Dave, listen. I know we wanted to give our intern Hayden a lot of responsibility on the show.
Yeah.
But ever since we decided to let him take care of payroll, things have been completely out of hand.
Trust me, I'm not too happy about it either.
I mean, last pay period, he paid me in pesos. My paycheck and converted to American, it's like $20.
You got paid $20?
Yeah.
All I got was like 200 nuts.
What?
This is about 200 nuts saran wrapped.
Who raised this guy?
It's not his fault. I mean, we completely lost control of the show last year. I mean, our band flew apart.
You know, I'm still not 100% certain on what happened to Dustin on that trip.
Oh, come on. We know the truth. There was no Bigfoot trip.
Yeah, but can we actually confirm it?
Yeah, we can. I follow him online. He was teaching high school band all year.
Oh.
Hey, did we go camping?
Yeah, that's another problem. We went camping in the middle of winter last year.
See, this is what I'm talking about. We need to get back to basics, rediscover what this entire show is all about.
You are entirely right.
Yeah.
We need to get back to basics, and we're going to start making changes today.
Broadcasting from the home of independent storytelling, Champaign, Illinois, it's Camp Nostalgic Saturday morning.
Welcome to Camp Nostalgic Saturday morning. My name is Dave Rediger.
And I am Alex Duquette.
July is not only the month in which our show began, way back in 2022, but this month is now officially Camp Nostalgic's Month of Independence.
What that means is that this month, we are celebrating everybody in the area who chooses to express themselves through the freedom and the power of storytelling.
It's absolutely beautiful, and it's great to be back with you.
It's always a pleasure.
And the entire Saturday morning crew.
Speaking of the crew, intern Hayden.
Huh? Yes.
We have a very special surprise, and I would dare say gift for you.
Oh?
Our intern Hayden. Yes, come on. I see you. He's way back there. See him?
Yeah.
Come on up. We have you. Come on out. Come on. Over here.
Yeah.
We have an intern for you now. Our intern Hayden has an intern.
Yes.
Hayden, meet Mo.
Hello.
Yes. Hayden, this is Mo.
Hi.
Mo is going to be a very valuable tool for you because we've learned we're trying to always make the show better. And Hayden does a lot. He runs the equipment, runs the sound, he runs the lights. He does the editing.
He hung up these flags.
He hung up the flags. He laid these bricks with his own bare hands. It's incredible. But Hayden, because you do so much, this is what Mo's going to be so great for. Mo can help you with these things to help keep running a tighter and tighter ship every year.
Things are going to run so much smoother. But also, let's put the band on hold for a little bit, at least until we can get things back on track.
You know, you're right. We really, like I said before, we really want to focus on what the show is all about. And we know what it's about because there's plenty of people out there, dare I say millions of people out there.
I'd say that.
I'm glad you would, because I agree. There's millions of people out there lost without the answers to some of life's biggest questions. And we've got the answers for them.
Couldn't have said it better myself. It's a big responsibility. Today on the program, with so many atrocities going on in the world today, we believe here that everyone's entitled to a little break every now and then from the constant negativity. So today on the show, we're going to bring you some good news.
And today's a very special occasion because for the first time in Camp Nostalgic Saturday morning history, we have another brand new member of the Camp Nostalgic family, and that is our Saturday morning correspondent, Vadim Nuebeck. He will be going out doing a field report a little bit later, and he's going to be taking a stop by the small town of Chesapeake Valley because there is some really weird stuff going on there right now.
Yes, there is. But first, our intern Hayden with his new intern Mo hit the streets this morning around Champaign and asked the people what exactly they wanted us to talk about, what burning questions, what the general consensus is.
Right.
What's the word on the street? So, without further ado,
Most supportive parents.
well, that's probably the most important topic of them all.
there's nothing really more important than your upbringing. Our parents can be the most supportive thing in our lives.
A good supportive upbringing can really go a long way. I mean, look how I turned out.
I see the way you turned out. But I think about the same thing for me. The way that I was raised, it really made me who I am today. But my parents are divorced. I divorced when I was 3. So.
Well, at least those prenups worked. Anyways, all that and more in a short bit, but first we have to go to commercial break. You are watching Camp Nostalgic Saturday Morning. Don't go anywhere. It's the month of independence. Let Camp Nostalgic Studios get you into that revolutionary spirit with the all-new design, Give Me Creativity or Give Me Death. Available at campnostalgic.org/store.
Right hand. Circle spray tan.
Wait, what?
I said circle spray tan. She gonna be here next second.
I'll call you back.
Behind every ranger, there's an even better wife.
I am telling you, Scott, I have had it with these bitches. Sarah Lynn is driving me up a freaking wall.
We stayed at this cute little Western style Airbnb. Oh my gosh. You should have seen the view. Oh.
And Jenny and her new boyfriend are so lovey-dovey, it makes me just want to... Scott, are you even listening to me?
It can be difficult raising the kids, running the park,
All right, well, you could tell Rick I need him in quadrant 6, all right?
managing the wives. Okay, now listen. I don't want anyone to be upset about this, but this year for the Miss Mary Maddie Memorial Bake Off, Sarah Lynn's running it. Now, Tammy Ray.
Tammy, don't be upset. I don't think Sarah Lynn or Tammy Ray have ever liked each other. I don't mind her.
I'll knock her upside the f***ing head.
Oh, hell no.
All right, girls, I'm ready for the woods.
You are not coming this time.
Tammy Ray, why are you so mean?
Sarah Lynn ruins every trip out.
Have y'all seen what our husbands look at in the break room? What? I mean, look at this stuff.
Is this what they wish we look like?
I also found one of these in one of the trucks.
Ooh.
Jenny's boyfriend, Chet, he was hanging around us the entire night last night. And he was acting real weird.
Jenny, you got what I need. And I want to be more than friends. And I want to be more than friends. So won't you marry me? So won't you marry me?
Oh, yeah.
I just feel like they're completely rushing things. I give it 2 months.
What did she just say?
Oh, I have bachelorette plans.
Jenny! Jenny! We gotta get in shape for this wedding, y'all!
Oh, there's so much to plan for. I mean, we've got dresses, invitations, food, and oh my God, we need to find somebody to do hair.
It's time to ring in Trixie Doll.
Trixie Doll is the best cosmetologist in Champaign. Trixie, don't you think this is just a little too much?
No!
Whoa! You look beautiful.
Today's the big day.
Could you help me with my shoe, please?
But first, help me with my earring.
Tammy Ray, she is busy right now.
Excuse me.
What the This is
Y'all! You know, normally, I love helping people out. But these bitches, they're crazy.
What a day. Baby, do you think you could get Chet fired?
Tammy Ray, you know I can't do that. He's family.
Barely.
He's my third cousin.
Welcome to the bake sale.
You're so cute and adorable. Oh, wow, Tammy Ray, did you sell all those muffins or did you just get a little hungry?
You f***ing bitch.
What the hell is wrong with you? Why would you do that? This is us. Please stop. Oh my gosh. Dang it, this was supposed to be the best bake sale we have had. You bitch. How dare you? This is so awful. I'm so sorry, Miss Maddie Mae. I'm so sorry your leg is... This is all she wanted. She loved the bake sale.
Here is to the Ranger Wives of Chesapeake Valley. Cheers.
Catch all new episodes of Viva La Pam to see why Bill and Mape are so mad. Tuesdays at 10 p.m. on Camp Nostalgic Studios.
I'm Ariel Julie. Stay tuned for Camp Nostalgic's brand new show, Late Night Urge, starring me. See you all there.
Welcome to the Sammy Hot Dogs Variety Show.
All fucking 10 of you.
It's on video, so we're gonna have evidence of this.
Hell yeah, give it up for the Dusty Lemons in the house tonight.
Music's so much fucking cooler than comedy.
Because here's how this works, guys, just in case you didn't know how the comedy business works. You're gonna pay now, the comedians are gonna come up. While they're up here, I'm gonna take the money and leave, all right?
Nostalgic. I'm Ariel Julie, and you are watching Camp Nostalgic Studios, the home of independent storytelling.
Welcome back to Camp Nostalgic Saturday Morning. This is our month of independence. And today's sponsor is the good people at the Coexist Cafe.
Speaking of that, order up.
Oh,
indeed.
Oh, what a treat.
Look at this.
We got some Christian nuggets here.
That's not it, Dave.
The delicious Islamic sauce.
And that's still not it, because I've got my cold Buddha brew that I've been sipping on all morning.
Well, look at you.
But that's not it either, because I also have my Hebrew hash browns on order, ready to be eaten.
Look what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my Christian nugget.
Yeah.
And I'm going to dip it in some Islamic
Oh,
sauce.
my Lord.
It's not pretty, but it's tasty.
Well, hey, neither was the crucifixion of Christ.
Right. So dig in.
How is it?
Man, that's great. Oh my gosh.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Look at this. This is the beauty of the Coexist Cafe. Look at us.
Look at us coexist.
This is awesome. Come on.
All right.
Come on. You know I don't like stuff on my hands.
Sorry.
I don't like stuff on my hands.
I can't deny a high five.
You're right, you can't.
Did they give us any napkins?
Oh, yeah, we got a little bit here.
Oh, good.
You can take those. Actually, you don't even... Well...
Do I even eat them anymore?
No, I can take that back.
Well, speaking of coexisting, there is no better way to coexist than under your own roof with your own parents.
Totally agreed. It's the most formative time of our lives, Dave. And listen, since we're celebrating the month of independence, I think there really is no better time to go back to a time when we were our least independent, under the roofs of our own parents. Use a fork, Dave.
Sorry.
I mean, who raised you?
I didn't think you saw that.
You know what? Forget our parents. We have other supportive parents to talk about.
That's right. See you in a second.
Guess what? We're back.
Yep.
We have the most supportive parents, and we have to decide which of these is the most supportive parent.
I see a lot of good parents here.
I mean, where do we start? I mean, you know what? Support is cool, but sometimes kids view their parents in the most supportive way when they kind of meet them at their level. Kind of cool, right?
Oh,
and I feel like Otto's dad.
Otto's dad. Now, that's a cool dad.
Yeah.
I mean, what dad's going to go surfing with you?
Right.
I mean, he's cool with him going out skateboarding.
It's just a rite of passage when you kind of live on the West Coast, you know, you're kind of near the ocean. It's just a cool place.
But yeah, I mean, it's an interesting approach. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very supportive. I mean, you can't say he's not supportive.
Right. So
yeah.
Let's keep this in the running here. Otto's dad is something else.
Totally. There are some parents up here that, like, all they want to do is get their kid out there. Get out there and experience the world. I'm thinking about Ash's mom.
You're totally right.
Yeah.
But let's talk the dichotomy of support again really quick. You just said a moment ago, but let's talk about another kind of different side of the spectrum. What about someone who's all about being at the house, right? Kids are always home. I mean, they're all doing stuff, but they're home a lot of the time. Right. I mean, can we compare these? We got to cut some people out here. When you say support, there's still a level of responsibility that a parent has. And I'm going to say Ash's mom.
Yeah.
Ash gets into some dangerous stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that
She's
that's
a pioneer, though. She was one of the first moms I know of that would keep in touch with a kid through video call. Way back in the day when nobody else was doing that.
You know, you're right. So it's like she's letting him live his life.
Yeah. But Seth has that detachment, that leash.
You're right. God, we got to put these back, too.
We got to put these back.
I have. But look, we also have the team, right? We got Mr. and Mrs. Brady. You know, they both play different roles, but they are very supportive.
Yeah.
Well, what? No, they're not.
What do you mean?
I think we're forgetting about Alice. She's there a lot of the time at the house. She's much more of the homebody.
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Brady both work.
They do work hard. I mean, look at the size of that house.
I know.
I'm not going to let you disparage the name of the Bradys. I mean,
but I think there's a couple that could be better.
You're right. Let's throw them out. Let's shred them. All right. And how about we just replace them? Carl and Harriet Winslow.
Oh,
now,
my God.
that
is a power couple.
That's a power couple, and boy, do they run a house.
They do, and they talk about support. Sometimes the best support you can give is giving the best advice, and they both are always there for good advice.
True. Speaking of advice, Grandpa Phil.
The wisdom of a grandpa.
I mean, his wife's a little batty.
She may be, bless him.
Grandpa Phil, I feel like he understands his grandson Arnold an awful lot. You know, there's a good amount of leash, you know.
I'll be honest with you. I think that is probably the best quality, the best two qualities, right?
Like staying out of the way, but also knowing where the kid's at.
Having that life experience to know when to pull back.
Yes.
But also when to hover a little bit and know when you need to be there. Especially, Grandpa Phil lives in the city. I mean, things happen in the city.
Jungle. So we should probably get rid of the hoverers.
I think we should. So that's... Yeah. Danny, get out. What about Miss Cleaver?
Great meatloaf, but not going to make the cut.
Can't cut it up. I think Otto should stay. Grandpa Phil should stay. What about the Winslows? Do they?
Oh, now that I'm thinking about it, though, like, is there too much support? Can you have too much support? I mean, these guys are so supportive. They let the neighbor kid just waltz right into the house.
You're right.
Yeah, there's zero backbone.
There's strength in numbers, and that's not always a good thing because
when you have no backbone, what do you don't have? Any support.
Okay.
Final three.
Final three.
I am really leaning towards Grandpa Phil here.
I think I'm leaning to Grandpa Phil, too. Is that the winner?
I think it should be the winner.
See, I think it's Grandpa Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how about we find out the winner altogether?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Now, the last couple seasons, we have not had good luck with this curtain pull.
Yeah.
Okay? But
there's been a weird miscommunication.
And we don't want to name names.
Don't want to name names, Hayden, but
we have some more help.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking we're on the dot here.
I'm thinking we are correct.
Yeah.
Grandpa Phil's going to be back there. He is the most supportive parent. Are you ready to pull it?
Yeah, we're ready. So, ladies and gentlemen, the most supportive parent of all time.
Grandpa Phil.
Oh my gosh, it's the correct one.
It is. This show is going so well.
I know. Mo, we are so happy you're here.
Who'd have thought an intern for an intern would be such a great idea?
That's exactly what needed. That's exactly what everybody needed. Mo, we are going to we're going to enjoy having you around.
Yeah, I think so. What's that noise? Wait, what is that?
That's the video call sound.
We haven't had a video call since the beginning of the show.
No one ever calls that number.
Yeah, let's check it out. Jackie from Illinois. Wait, isn't that your mother-in-law?
Oh no, it could be.
I don't know what to do. I don't like not being prepared for things, and I am not prepared for this.
Okay. I'm not. We got to answer her. She's going to keep calling.
Grandpa Phil, really?
Hey, Jackie, thanks for calling in.
I have been a subscriber since day *1.
Well, thank you for that.
I work paycheck to paycheck, and I put my money towards this show, but you know what? I'm starting to get a little pissed of your choices.
Look, I know there's a lot of...
Ash Ketchum's mother kicks him out and tell him to go battle these crazy little monsters.
I know there's a...
And Otto, he doesn't even watch his kid. He could have been run over by a truck and in buses, and they wouldn't even know. They're running around on skateboards.
I know there's a lot of good answers, but there can only be one. You know, I mean...
Even Dr. Huxtable would have been a better choice. And he was dosing everybody with stuff.
Yeah, we...
I know, it sounds like I'm fucking picking on him. Maybe I am a little. But, you know, damn it, you need to get this together. Alex, it sounds like a co-host problem. I mean, I could fill in for David. What do you think?
Well, hold on, but what about...
Alex, what do you think? Huh, Alex? What do you think, baby? Can I co-host? And we could put David on the side and let me co-host with Alex.
Is it hot in here?
I cannot wait for the next jam. I'll be in the chat waiting for you. And David, get your together.
Now, this is usually the end of the show, but this season we have another segment. Yeah, so coming up next, after the break, we are going to give you some good news. You're watching Camp Nostalgic Saturday Morning. Don't go anywhere.
Let Camp Nostalgic Studios get you into that revolutionary spirit with the all-new design, Give Me Creativity or Give Me Death. Available at campnostalgic.org/store.
Open wide. Pat's cooking up new episodes of Flickin' a Feast, Fridays at 9, only on Camp Nostalgic Studios.
I'm Ariel Julie. Stay tuned for Camp Nostalgic's brand new show, Late Night Urge, starring me. See you all there.
Hey, this is Charlie from Gungrams. Please make sure you check out Camp Nostalgic, home of independent storytelling.
Welcome back to Camp Nostalgic's Saturday morning. This is Camp Nostalgic's Month of Independence.
And now it's time for some good news. It's Lemonade Weekend here in Champaign, and I'm sure if you haven't already seen, just take one drive around your neighborhood and you're probably going to find some families out there in their front yards or on their porches selling some lemonade.
That's real sweet, but they will have some competition this weekend because the second annual Local Historical Society's presidential assassination reenactment's going on as well.
Mm-hmm.
I heard this year is Lincoln.
Well, all I hope is that it's better than last year, because that JFK assassination reenactment was hard on the eyes.
Well, this is dark stuff, Alex, but it's important to see.
I mean, it is American history. Okay, let's change gears a little bit and lighten things up, huh? Here's some good news. Recently, a Champaign family adopted the first ever dog-human hybrid boy.
No kidding.
Dead serious. His name is Harry.
Oh, how sweet.
He was actually created in one of the biotech labs in the university just down the road. Now, here's the crazier thing. Coming out of that procedure, he can speak English, Danish, and Klingon. Well, a little bit of Klingon. I think they're working the kinks out on that one, but Harry is 5 years old, and his family even plans to enroll him in school this fall.
Oh, that's great.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
This kid's going to be an athlete.
Speaking of sports.
Oh, no. I don't want to hear this one. This is not good news.
Well, they did have a few updates overnight.
Okay. All right.
As many of you already know, the Chesapeake Valley Canadian Geese boys basketball team, say that 6 times in Spanish.
The Canadian Geese fold that
in Spanish. They had a little bit of an accident involving their star center last season.
A little bit? The kid lost his leg.
It was a huge ordeal, massive lawsuit, but the good news coming out of this is the coach's response.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's true. That is true.
Because, there are bad coaches and there are good coaches. Mm-hmm. And with the season just a few months out, all eyes are on Coach Crawberry and his starting lineup.
Actually, didn't he speak about it just recently, too?
Yep. Okay. He sure did. And at the press conference they held at the school, all the major local outlets were there, including one of our cameras. So check it out.
First of all, I want to thank everybody for coming out today. Obviously, we're all familiar with the tragedy that happened. Obviously, nobody wants to think about, a kid suffering some type of injury like that this close to the start of the season. I think that, what we're seeing out here from him is that what we've lost in lateral agility, we've more than made up for in terms of vertical ability. We were a little bit worried about how he was going to perform heading into this season, but we have noticed that he's just kind of bobbing around out there, but he's bobbing better than most of what any of these other people have ever seen in terms of game planning against us. So I think that that's a variable that other teams have not prepared for. We're gonna take a look at what he looks like mid-season. We've explored possibly having that right arm amputated as well in order to kind of balance him out. We're finding that to be kind of a lot of red tape for the district at this time. It's a lot of permission slips, which, who has time for that? So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and open it up to any types of questions out there. No questions. Okay, that makes we're all still pretty sad about this. No one more than me. So I thank you all for your time. Go Geese.
And lastly, speaking of Chesapeake Valley, there's been some increasingly strange news coming out of that town the last couple weeks. It's week 2 of no internet there.
No social media, no online baking. I'm not even sure they can watch this show this morning.
Yeah, and it's got us all really concerned. But now's as good a time as any to introduce you to our Saturday morning correspondent.
Yes, over the winter, we took on some additional help to help us bring the stories from our community to you. So, he's standing by right now. His name is Vadim Nuebeck. He's a foreign exchange student from the country of Romania, and he's here to earn a degree in journalism.
Oh.
So if you got the field report, Vadim, the floor is yours.
Gentlemen, I am here in US of A, small town, but it is much different than Corbanian village. But here in small town, people cry, "Where is internet?" So I ask people, what is internet? First week in US is like stack of kartoshka, much sweet. Even leather painted with US of A flag in US of A. Before I begin, I must pray to Corbanian President Vadim Nuebeck. If I fail, he will know, and I will die. As a boy, my mother tell me terrible story of internet, but she said to become big US reporter, I must be familiar. But hunting internet in US of A is like finding Igolka in Heuberg. All places I go, people revolt for losing internet. So I ask town people how to find internet.
So you mean to tell me you don't know what the internet is?
Internet abolished in my country after 1985 uprising.
Well, that's a damn shame, brother, because here in America, well, we used to be able to use the damn internet all damn day.
What do you do on the internet all damn day?
Well, mostly I just find people on social media, but...
Social media?
I don't start the fights. They come after me. I'm minding my own business, usually like scrolling or looking at tits.
Tits?
Yeah, man, titties, bazongos, tonky chonkers, big old chonkies. Titties, honky tonkers. Talking boobies, chonkers, mommy milkers, baby feeders, bazookas, chungalungas, basically anything that ends in ungas.
You mean breast?
Yeah, you can call them that, I guess.
Naked breast?
Brother, as far as the eye can see, as far as your eyes can see.
I actually don't really mind it. I needed the break.
To rest your naked breast?
I beg your pardon?
To rest your naked breast?
Listen, I am so sorry.
No. I want the footage deleted. I want him fired or arrested or something. There's definitely some harassment going on.
Listen, I understand your frustration. He's just not from around here.
Everybody's got tits, ma'am.
In US of A, women don't like to talk about breasts, but still show them on the internet. Midday, I take short break from field report and enjoy US cattle on bread with potato sticks from French. After food, answer find me resting on top of a fool. Internet at town hall. Numbers on paper take me to a building in middle of town.
Welcome, everybody, to the Social Media Town Hall. It's so great to see you all. Everybody's going to get some time to share whatever's on their mind today. So without further ado, let's get to it.
In Corbania, people gather to buy female.
Let's see here. Let's begin with Mackenzie Miller.
If you didn't have the money, then you should have told me before taking me on the date.
Woo! You tell him.
Edit. And the place was even called Chico's.
Oh, so sad, girl.
You can do better.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
In US, people enjoy to watch spilling of tea.
Hello, my name is Bill Dunn, and this is a picture of my banister that I completed last spring when I got laid off. I think it turned out not that bad, actually.
Bill, you're done.
How y'all doing? I want to offer everybody a free bracelet. I have enough in my trunk, 2 for $1 for the rest of the families.
I come to US small town and find internet a place where people share anything good or bad, even when it do not matter. Much like Chopa, everyone have one, but all smell of cacach.
Also, I have a couple of things. I wanted to go over what I did today. I swept the floors, mowed my lawn, made some chili, and took a nap.
Bill?
You're done.
All right, today we have a very special guest joining us all the way from Crobania. Help give a warm Chesapeake Valley welcome to Vadim Nuebeck.
on.
This is great. What was it? A power outage or a cyber attack?
No, I want none of that. It was just like we were out of room.
Out of room.
Yeah, they just deleted all the porn.
What? All right, let's go. There goes my weekend.
I didn't make the decision. It wasn't my decision. I was just letting you guys know. Just to be clear, I was just delivering the good news. Just delivering the good news of the internet feedback.
Internet is back on. So people in US get what they want, but still not happy. Thank you for watching First Field Report. I am Vadim Nuebeck. Back to you, Alan and Dan.
Well, that was certainly one way to clean up some room.
I guess so.
Well, thank you, Vadim. That was an excellent first report, but sadly, we are all out of time.
We are. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in to Camp Nostalgic Saturday morning, and we hope that you are finding your own unique individual ways to be independent.
Come back tonight for the premiere of Camp Nostalgic Late Night Urge. It's a brand new program that peeps into the life of comedian Ariel Julie. Put those kids to bed. You are not going to want to miss this.
You're right. Check that out. But right before we go, we want a little bit of that instant gratification that everybody wants so badly these days. So, we've got our good friend, the big man, sitting out in our green room with his thumbs ready to go to let us know if he liked or didn't like the episode. All right, big man, what do we think?
And there we have it. Hey. Another successful program to begin the year. Thank you, big man.
Yes, thank you. And now, to close us out, here's the big man walking.